Alrighty then. Are we rolling? Yes? No? Maybe so? There we go. Welcome to Mirror Domains for 2025, our first stream. 17 days in. I blame the movies for this because we've only had like 3 releases, right? Den of Thieves, 2, Wolfman, and a movie called One of Them Dave, which I don't know if I'll go out and see, but we'll talk about that on today's show, and I'll be doing my formal Wolfman review, and which reminds me I need to set up my Excel. Wait, hey, I'm a little bit rough around the edges, a little raw, as it's going to take some time to shake off the rust. But let's start off today's show by talking about TikTok and it getting banned in the United States of North America. TikTok ban upheld by Supreme Court in ruling transforming digital media landscape. Now, guys, we're not going to go too much into the political side of all of this stuff. It was the political right-wing side in the States that pushed for this ban. And it went through, and then they realized, oh no, I don't know if I really want to ban it. You put in motion the wheels for it to happen anyway. They tried to stop it, and now it's banned. It's been upheld by the Supreme Court. So, which is also right wing. So, whatever. TikTok ban upheld by Supreme Court. Now, what does this mean for people in the United States? Well, I guess if you're making your living off of TikTok, we're gonna have to see how this is gonna work, because is it supposed to just like cut off at a certain point today or something like that? I hear it's supposed to be like a gradual weaning off of certain things as they try to save it. There was a bill, I think, that was supposed to be introduced today or something like that to try to postpone, to delay it. But anyway, this does not really affect me because I'm here in Canada and I can use TikTok still. It seems to be working on my phone right now. I uploaded my Wolfman Straight Out of the Theater reaction to TikTok last night, so I think we should still be good to go here in Canada. It's just, if it's being upheld in the United States, you guys are going to feel this pinch. And of course, you get the outrage of, I don't want it canceled, I don't want my rights taken away from me, my freedom of speech, or I don't really believe in that side of it. I believe more in the side of, if you've got a big following, you're making income off of that, and that's going to be taken away from you. So I find that that's probably the number one thing that's getting people outraged, masked, and that's masked and cloaked in the guise of, you're taking away my freedom of speech kind of BS, but it's obviously not, because there's other platforms that you could be having your stuff on. But I don't know. And as far as the conspiracy rabbit holes kind of thing, where TikTok, they say China, their government is listening in on you through the TikTok app. Well, they say that pretty clearly in the user agreement, right? So you agreed to use it, but because you were thinking that you could build a big fan base and get famous by posting yourself dancing on TikTok, which some people did, right? I don't really think about it taking away your rights or anything like that. You know what it is. You're just not going to give it up because you like this. You're attached to this so much. You'll find something else. This will hurt people for a while, but then they'll find another platform to be whatever on. Because if you're really worried about people like spying on you guys, if you have an iPhone, they downloaded like a new app, AI app, that's going to gather all of your pictures and record all your telephone calls. Apple did this. So, guys, it's just one of those things that we all kind of consent to willingly or unwillingly when we decide that we want to carry around one of these, regardless if you're on Apple or Android. So it's just one of those things that, yeah. And for the most part, I don't see the big problem of computers knowing where we are, listening to us. It is kind of creepy, though, when you're like, I could really go for some Taco Bell for lunch today. And then the next page that you go on is going to be like a big ad for Taco Bell. Yeah, that's kind of creepy, right? But that's what the AI stuff is going to do. As far as the TikTok ban goes, it's going to lose a big chunk of the audience. I think it's going to, in the long run, I think it's going to be back in the States. They're going to find some kind of workaround around this. It's going to be like gone for a little bit here for some people, and then it's going to be, it'll be back at some point for them. So we'll have to see how that goes. Keep our eye on it. What do you guys think? TikTok ban effective today, right? So if you don't have it in the States, TikTok by January 19th. Oh, sorry, no, 2 more days, right? Sorry, I thought it was this Friday, but whatever. The law directs ByteDance and the app's parent company to TikTok to sell TikTok by January 19th. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, we'll have to see how this goes. All right. Those are my thoughts. I wanted to weigh in on it because it is a sister platform that we post on here. YouTube is our primary channel. And speaking of which, I guess we can take care of some housekeeping stuff, because effective this year and from now on, Mirror Domains India channel is no more. It's switched over to Mirror Domains Reacts. So Mirror Domains Reacts is going to be the channel where I post trailer reactions, react to certain news bits and stuff like that, TV show reactions. It's just going to be all reactions, and then there's going to be nothing else on that channel. You will still have some trailer reactions on here, but it'll never be a small clipped only reaction. It'll be part of a bigger stream, like video like this, like what we're going to do today. Depending on how long my voice hangs out here, because still getting over a mild case of I don't know what the heck, flu or something. Okay. And then we're going to try to set up a review channel. It'll just be movie reviews, and it'll be once again, we're going to film our review here, but it'll be cut out and put up on that channel separately to see if we can start trying to play by the algorithms rules. And then this channel will be like movie news and stuff like that. It'll be all amalgamated on the Facebook page. So if you don't want to subscribe to each of the YouTube channels, I know, but we got to try to start breaking through the ice here. We've stalled out just over the 4,000 mark of subscribers, and we gotta figure out how to play YouTube's ball game until one of the channels goes up, like, and sees the stuff. Right? We'll try it for this year and see what happens. See what we can do here, because eventually, I'm of the belief that once I'm big enough, like, I don't know, 20, no, not even more than, probably more than that, probably 40, 50,000 subscribers. That's when we can start bringing that stuff back into this channel. I know it's YouTube says that they don't do that, but they say each video should get shown on its own merits, but the algorithm just doesn't work that way. From everything that we've experienced. Okay, so that being said, we would take a look at some trailers before we get into this Wolfman review. A few things popped up. I know the Daredevil Born Again trailer, guys. That was like last week, right? I thought it was really awesome. Can't wait for it. But this is Captain America. Brave New World. Get tickets now trailer. Let's turn on the old trailer reaction. Let's make sure that this is going. That off. What am I doing here? Getting through the ads.
Been no fan of heroes.
There we go. Captain America, Brave New World.
You know I've been no fan of heroes, but even I can't deny the good that you've done.
That's 1080, huh?
Work with me, Sam. The country needs Captain America.
Do we? The tone of this trailer is totally different, right? Okay.
Stand by for proof of death.
I'm gonna watch it because of Giancarlo
Your inner
Esposito.
circle's been compromised. Either you can't see that or you don't want to.
They talk about us.
The country is on the brink of war. Facts. There's someone behind all this. Facts.
Watch yourself. You're not Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm not.
So much controversy over this film, though, guys. And I'm not feeling it. And I'm worried. And that
Captain America.
it does upset me that I'm not hyped for this. It really does. We're going to get Red Hulk.
You want me? Come and get me!
Captain America, Brave New World.
Make sure the suit's ready.
Tell me I don't make your old gear look brand new.
Who's saying that?
Everybody. Everybody is saying that.
In theaters everywhere.
February 14th. Guys, what say you? Does this work for you? We're a month away now, and this production has been plagued with multiple rewrites, reshoots, scrapping 60% of the picture or more, and then going back and reshooting it because the first test audience really didn't like it or respond the way they wanted it to, and then it got delayed and delayed because of that. I think that this should have been a I don't know what you're doing here. I think it should have been a series, a continuation of Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I think this is going to bomb hard. I don't feel it. I don't feel it, man. And I don't not from me, but from you guys too. I'm sure there's the Marvel diehards, but I don't know. I want to see Liv Tyler, Rosa Salazar. Okay, Tim Blake Nelson is the back. Oh, what the heck is that guy's name? Samuel Stearns, the leader, right? Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Yay, nay? Did this trailer work for you? For me, it is too little, too late, maybe. That's it. All right. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. You're watching Mirror Domains. Reacts? Yeah, I'm going to have to remember that from now on. Oh, we're still rolling. Sony has released a trailer for a movie called Until Dawn from PlayStation Movie Studios. What? Yes, apparently this is based on a video game.
I'm looking for my sister. Does she look familiar to you?
She's gone missing.
I didn't say that. Do a lot of people go missing around here?
Peter Stormare?
That's why people get into trouble.
Oh, that's
We're
weird.
the first people here in years.
Looks like it too.
Oh, wow.
Weird.
Who was that? She popped off the screen, didn't she?
That's my sister's signature. Oh, shit.
Guys, check it out.
What happened to these people?
She's vaguely familiar,
Where's
though.
my car?
What
Where's
is
Megan?
this? Home invasion story? So it's a horror game. A little touch of the Purge. Okay.
just happened?
Man,
Bill
what?
got fucking murdered. And now
Murdered?
So the night is just gonna repeat itself.
Oh, okay. So are they Groundhog Day kind of? So they were living the same night over and over? Okay.
Holy shit. Every night, something new is trying to kill us.
Ooh. So a different death every
How
night?
many more deaths do you have in you?
Nobody's made it past 13 nights.
Or 17? Mickey 17? Anyone? I don't know.
If we want to survive, we have to make it until dawn.
Oh, okay. Until dawn.
What is that?
It's the tapeworm guy from the first, what is it, the first or second season of X-Files? What the heck was that? Let's see if we can get it. Wait, what was going on with her face there? There was a tooth coming through her face? Oh, it's just because of right here. Yeah, a little bit like the tapeworm guy. The fluke man, right? Okay. Yeah, as far as the trailer goes, Until Dawn, I never played the game, so I can't tell you if it's being true to the source material. Yeah, what the heck is that? Is that a tooth? No, it's not. It's like a worm going up in her face or something. Pull it out. Come on. What's going on? You can see the makeup line around her face there, though. That's whatever. Oh, so they are. Yeah, it is a worm. Okay, hold on. They are going to try to pull it out, but then it's going to what? Okay. All right. I guess I didn't watch the full trailer. Watch the full trailer, James. Oh, sorry, I didn't put on the audio there, but maybe I can fix that in post. Let's see.
Let's get it now.
I'm just gonna grab it.
Okay.
Don't move.
Yeah. Oh, what? Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
What? It's still in my face!
Yeah, so, all right. Well, I think that last shot kind of sold me on it. Sold me on the tone. Sold me on the tone for sure. Until Dawn. Let's scroll down to the comments there, because I want to see if the video game fans are outraged. Or they're always outraged. What are you talking about, James? For those of you confused, I just looked it up. It is a spin-off of the original game. That is why the plot is different. The creator wanted it to be a spin-off, so it's just like how they did Uncharted, a spin-off. Wait a minute. The Tom Holland movie, that wasn't a spin-off. That was Hollywood executives thinking, oh, I got this. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. You know what I'm going to do. Are we all agree that it has nothing to do with the original game, right? Or did I miss something? Yeah, so the video game fans, well, this is the thing that Star Wars is learning the hard way. This is what some other comic book movies have gone wrong. Video game movies, too, especially, is you've got a source material. And especially, I'm looking at you, He-Man. You've got a source material and you want to scrap it and say, I'm going to create something new. And it's like, well, then make something new. Just don't call it Transformers or He-Man or Star Wars. Go make your fantasy story far out there. And then if you're as good as everybody wants you to be, then it should be well received, right? I don't know. Let's go over to the cast, because I wanted to take a look at that girl. Who was that girl that jumped off the page at me there? David F. Sandberg directs. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, he did the Shazam movies. No. He did the first Shazam. Okay, then he did Lights Out. Annabelle Creation. Okay. All right. No, he did Fury of the Gods too. Ugh. Oh, oi. Ah. Yeah, that's the way that you're going to sum up your Shazam movie review, James. Of oi. Ah. uh, um, and I was kinder to that movie anyway than most people. Most people tore it a new one. Okay, so he directs this movie, and Ella Rubin. No, that's not her. Odessa Azion. Yeah, she's the one with the curly hair. That just went, wow. Hellraiser. Ah. Okay, yeah, she was the lead in Hellraiser, right? The addict. Yeah, they're right there. Okay, so I don't know. Her hair's frizzy there too, but she didn't pop as much as she did in that trailer there. Let's see if we, because as soon as she popped on the screen there, I don't know. I just get sucked into this. Weird. Whatever. That's cool. So she's familiar with horror. Interesting. Until Dawn. When does this come out? Expected April 25th, 2025. Well, there it is, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below for Until Dawn. You're watching Mirror Domains Reacts. Yeah, I'm really rusty. All right. This is called The Ballad of Wallace Island. Wallace Island. I just saw Carey Mulligan's picture and I was like, okay, I want to check this out because I'm a Carey Mulligan fan. Let's do it.
Always have this island and your beautiful music.
All right, why is that only in the left side?
You made it, okay?
Is there not like a harbour?
It's sort of nature's harbour. Welcome to Wallace Island. No.
Wallace Island.
Do you sell rice? My phone got wet.
Okay, hold on here. No, that's this must be this trailer reaction.
Rice, apparently. Oh, you've got rice pudding, look.
Okay, so that's no good. Shall we go over to focus features? Get it straight from them, not Joe Blow, because they've messed up the sound.
We'll always have this island and your beautiful music.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Carey Mulligan, The Ballad
You made it, okay?
of Wallace
Is there not
Island.
like a harbour?
It's sort of nature's harbour. Welcome to Wallace Island. No.
Do you sell rice? My phone got wet.
We've got pasta.
Has to be rice, apparently. Oh, you've got rice pudding, look.
Rice pudding definitely won't work.
Well, not with that attitude. No, it won't.
Rice pudding, huh?
The great Herb Maguire.
Coming all the way out here without your roadies.
Which brings me to the thorny issue of payment.
Where will the audience be? You said there'd be 100.
I said less than 100.
Is it just you?
Less than 100.
Right. I'm literally playing to one guy. I'm gonna have to take out a restraining order. Can you shut the door?
Absolutely.
No, I meant...
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Herb. I'm not really used to having guests.
So, what's happened with you and Nell Mortimer? When was the last time you played together?
I'm quite a private person, to be honest.
So this guy likes the other guy?
But go on, what happened?
Do you invite Nell?
Yeah, she's with Michael,
Who's Michael?
her husband.
Oh, shit.
In a good way? Or
You knew I was coming, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So she's not the main character, obviously.
Is this my guitar?
Yeah, got that at auction.
Oh, wow, you are a fan.
My favourite is always Maguire Mortimer. Your music changed everything. Herb.
He's going to get his guitar.
Oh, has he? Has he? Ah.
If you need some affection and you're feeling all alone.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Just take it in, Charles.
Take it in, drink it in, glug glug. Water everywhere.
Please,
can we just please
watch the
appreciate
sunsets?
this damn sunset?
It shows us where it wants to go. Oh, give me your love to me.
I know you miss this.
I miss our music.
Oh, give me your love to me.
hell of a serve you got in you. I've no one to play with, so the only thing I can practice is the old serve. Ah! See, this is the issue. Honey!
Love the past, but it's gone now.
You've ruined my life.
I wish you'd stop saying that. One day we might wake up hungover with 2/3 of diddly squat to our name. No! But we'll always have this island and your beautiful music.
Wowzers in your trousers.
Yeah, the waves.
No, shh. Like,
Shut up.
don't say me.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of this. Okay, so it looks like he goes there because this guy invited him or something like that. But this guy likes him romantically, and he doesn't like him for that. So he kind of finds him annoying. He gets pushed away. So he goes and invites his ex-wife or something, who's now remarried, or partner. They wrote music together at some point or something, and looks like they're trying to resolve their differences and maybe come to terms to where they are in life. I don't know. Let's see what the IMDb says. Charles, a strange lottery winner who lives alone on a secluded island, tries to make his fantasies come true by getting his favorite singer, Herb McGuire, to perform at a special private event. Okay, so the guy with the beard is the lottery winner. Tim Key, right? Or, yeah, and then he invites Tom, right? Small cast, small premise, but it looks like there's a lot of layers going on in there that I don't know if it all translated that well in the trailer enough to get you enticed to say, I want to see what's going on here. I don't know. I'll watch it because I like Carey Mulligan, but yeah, it looks like it's got a lot of themes running through it that seemed like it could be a little jambled, or right, kind of like mixed up. But we'll see. All right, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. If I'm feeling ambitious, I'll cut these all out. We got one more? All right. We do have one more. Trailer for the Monkey Red Band trailer. Let's check it out. From Osgood Perkins.
Everything's fine.
Starring Theo James. Let's turn off those annotations.
Remember locking this?
You wouldn't have to remember if my aunt had a wind-up toy monkey at the yard sale.
Oh, not a cherished childhood memory now, was it?
No. The coroner said it was an accident.
So
it was no accident.
Did the toy blow off
It was a monkey.
her head? Is that what happened?
When I was a kid, my twin brother and I found something that loved to
Twin
kill.
brother.
I did everything I could to make it go the fuck away. But it had other plans.
Hello, brother.
Bill.
So
That likes killing our
Theo
family.
James is playing two roles?
It's back. It must be vanquished.
Why don't you vanquish it, huh, Bill?
Wait. We have been chosen to witness its power.
You know, all the trailers these days now seem to be swearing, right? Dropping F-bombs,
In its
S-bombs.
most devious ways.
From producer James Wan.
Evil. It's basically the devil.
Evil?
Everybody dies.
I have no idea how Mike Myers did that.
And that's life.
I didn't. Cut off the head. So it looks cheeky.
Oh, fuck.
He's like that. but it's also bloody, gory. 2/21, February 21, week after Valentine's Day. I'm on board with that, man. That was cool. Monkey. Yeah, from Stephen King. Osgood Perkins, just off Long Legs, which I really liked last year, guys. And I'm looking forward to this. Elijah Wood and Osgood Perkins is in this. Did we see Tatiana Maslany's in this? Cool. Well, that's it. You sold me 100%. Elijah Wood. Is he playing one of the brothers, though? I thought Theo James, because he said twins, right? I guess they don't have to be identical twins, but that's what you would get. Did we see? I don't remember seeing Tatiana. Or is she the one here that gets her head cut off by the... That's not Tatiana. Maslany. No, that is her. That is her, right? In the church there? That's her. Yeah, that's She-Hulk. Okay. Huh. Just didn't recognize her. I was doing a terrible job of recognizing her. That's her. Wow. She's really changed her look. I dig that. I like the tone of this trailer. I dig Osgood Perkins. Theo James has had a solid career, I would say. He's competent enough to carry this. And I like the supporting cast. I'm on board. February 21st. A little over a month away, guys. What do you guys think about the monkey? Let me know in the trailers, the comment section below, and we'll talk about it. You're watching Mirror Domains Reacts. I should be saying things like, check out my next video right there, and all that stuff that people say are best practices. But when you try those best practices for a long time and you see that they don't work, then you get kind of disenchanted with it. All right, I'm losing my voice. So let's get into the Wolfman. Do I want to use my spreadsheet? Let's see if I can get it up there. Get it to there. Movie review. Score sheet. That, yeah, it's going to have to do. All right. Put up the old movie review thing, James. Wait. Let's see if I can maybe do this. Like this. Let's try this. Yep. That's the scene from Wolfman opening up this weekend, guys. What did you think about some of the trailers and build-up for this movie? Directed by Lee Whannell, Wolfman 2025 stars Julia Gardner, Christopher Abbott, and Lee Whannell as Dan himself. All right, so this is an update to the Monster series that Blumhouse is producing, right? The Invisible Man, that kind of thing. A family at a remote farmhouse is attacked by an unseen animal, but as the night stretches on, the father begins to transform into something unrecognizable. Now, interesting premise, right? How does that work with the old school Wolfman? And based on what you've seen in the trailers, it's kind of like, well, for the most part, this movie's got me sold. And if you are a horror fan, then you'll want to check this out to see how they executed this new Wolfman story. If you were a fan of maybe, I don't know, makeup, or a fan of one of these actors or Lee Winnell, then you will want to check this out. And you will probably, for the most part, just like me, be satisfied with the way that things started to unfold in this movie. Like the tone, the approach of how this is going to play out, right? As more of kind of like a infected story of, okay, the father got attacked by the werewolf, and now this family's got to deal with how this is going to all unfold. Unfortunately, this movie made a cardinal mistake in its opening sequences that most fans probably won't like. And I mean fans of just good old-fashioned storytelling. You want to introduce your characters in a way that will set it up in a way that you will root for them. And Lee Winnell doesn't do a very good job of doing that here, because Julia Garner is supposed to be one of the main characters, obviously, because the setup, right? We know that the guy's going to start to transform into the werewolf, but she's introduced in such a way that you don't like her. You actually are like against her. You're like, why are you treating your family like this? I don't like this person. And based on that, if you can be smart enough to bring your story around and have an arc for her where you sympathize for her at the end and say, oh, this character is making a real change from where she started. This movie can't do that because Wolfman unfolds over the course of one night. So things happen extremely quick in this movie. For you to introduce a character that you don't like right off the bat, it's nonsensical. Christopher Abbott here as the main lead is good. There's a real cool father-daughter setup here where if they had, the payoff, right? you know the payoff just by the setup here. The father starts to transform. He really loves his daughter, so what do you think he's going to do in the end, kind of thing, right? So you can telegraph that. It's just not executed towards that all that well, because so many other things in here make you scratch your head, where it's like, all right, there's something outside scary for us that's trying to kill us. Let's just leave the daughter sleeping alone in a room all by herself. It's like, no. You've got a house out in the woods where all the windows and doors have got grates over them and stuff so that things can't get in. But then you've got a big back door with a doggy door, a big doggy door, like something almost like I could fit through. It's stuff like that just mounts up over time in this film, where you're just like, there's some cool stuff happening, but this is just so stupid. This is just like, it's just mind-boggling that they decided to write this film this way. And in a very quick analysis, I'm trying to articulate this. You can tell that it is in the writing, that there could be something more in there to explain some of this. And maybe it could be editing that has chopped out some story parts that would help fill in some of the gaps to give it a little bit more character. But it feels like it's been cut down, or because there's some stuff in here that does pay off, but it's just muddled at times. It's just like, why are we doing this kind of thing, right? And I think it's like the big hindrance to it is that they chose to do it over the course of one night. Okay, they get stuck in the house for the first night. He starts to slowly transform. I think that would have been more enticing than as opposed to it all happening in one night, because those stories are really hard to pull off. And it goes back to that point about her not being likable. There's like, you don't want to root for her. You want her to die. And it's like, why would you set up her character like that, right? Uh, so either Lee Winnell was forced to make these changes and these cuts because that's what the studio wanted and his original vision wasn't there, or he lucked out for the few scenes that worked, right? Yeah, I'm I'm really befuddled. Let's go over to the score sheet here and start filling in some numbers, and then we'll go take a look at the tomato meter and see what people are saying, because if you don't know how my score sheet works here, guys, acting, directing, and story are of a possible 2 points, cinematography and score are of a possible 1 point each, and then watchability is out of 2. So let's fill in the top here. Acting was serviceable, straight down the middle, 1 point for acting. Directing, I'm going to have to say 0.5 because some technical aspects were there. It was sounding okay. Some of the B-roll nature shots were cool. But it's a dark film as well. And while we saw a dark film with Nosferatu pulled off very well, Wolfman struggled. And I think it is coming down to directing now that I'm thinking about some story parts, because I don't know if Lee Winnell has proved himself in the past, but by default, every movie gets a 0.5 because the premise is interesting. But I did like the stuff with the father and daughter stuff and how it mirrored him and his relationship with the father. See, that's what I'm talking about. There's some interesting stuff in here. It's just not executed all that well. Cinematography and score, serviceable. So that's right down the middle. So we're sitting at 3.5 right now for Wolfman, and that's not good. So let's go over to the tomato meter and see what people are saying for Wolfman. And I'm bracing 55% by critics, 64% by the audience, and that's looking. I'm a little bit more on the critics side. Let's go down and take a look at some of the snapshot reviews from the critics. Somebody who liked it. As an unusually intimate werewolf film whose protagonist, though turning irreversibly atavistic. Oh, God. Oi! I don't even want to finish reading your review if you're going to use words like that. Sight and sound. The Age, Australia. Technically, a good deal of Wolfman is ruthlessly effective, including the use of practical effects calculated to make us wince as computer generated. Wait, man, I'm really rusty at this. Calculated to make us wince as computer-generated images seldom can. A critic who didn't like it, I think Winnell is a talented director in search of better material. He'll find it one day, and when that happens, we're in for something truly special. Wolfman isn't it, and what a shame that is. Yeah, I think I'm more on that side. Audience people, a new and interesting take on the werewolf lore. Processing the lore part, did it really have an interesting take on that lore? When it starts off, you get notes of antlers, notes of I was getting notes of ravenous, oddly enough. Yes. So maybe. But then it just falls flat, guys. It falls flat on its face hard. While more in like with The Fly than The Wolfman, the performances are top-notch, the body horror is well done, and the tension will have you, I don't know, jumping out of your seat. I don't know what. Yeah. Leroy says it's a good watch. I like this movie. My only criticism is that it was slow in the beginning. There are 2 corny storylines. I won't get into them because I don't want to give anything away. maybe he's talking about the parental relationships between the father and the son, and then the son and the daughter. Again, that's the backbone, though. That's the emotional backbone of, that's the theme of what this movie was trying to be. Like, yeah, it's a Wolfman movie under the guise of no, it's a parent kid relationship movie under the guise of a Wolfman movie. That's what I'm trying to say. Jeez. Don't worry, guys. I'll get better as I get back into this. It's as I said, it's rough. But this is how I do movie reviews here on the channel. Let's go over to the score sheet and round this up and see if we fit along with what the critics were saying about this. So, acting, directing, yeah, that's what I want. All right, let's just fit that like that. Watchability factor. It's not worth seeing in the theater. I would give it a streaming. A streaming 4 out of 10. James, 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 for Wolfman. I don't want to revisit it ever again. This is a film where it's not like Invisible Man, where it's like, you got to check this out because of how it's executed. You got to check it out because of Aldous Hodge and his bulging muscles. No, it's not. It's not like that. Hey, if you saw our review we did a full live watch along here on the channel, Mirror Domains, for Invisible Man, and I was taking shots at Aldous Hodge for that. Anyway, it's not like that. It's not a fun time at the movies, is what I'm trying to say for Wolfman, guys. It's a sad thing. It's the first movie of 2025, and it's not a good start, but it's just the start of the year, guys, and I would say, okay. Let's move on. Next. For Wolfman, 4 out of 10. Yep. All right. If you liked what you've seen, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time right here on Mirror Domains.